Hello everyone, JDev Creator of the JDev Entertainment Network has returned once again to give you precisely what you want, which of course would be more of me because I'm in such high demand and quite frankly, I'm all you're going to need, especially with this coronavirus stuff. Giving you gals and guys my final Ozark Season 1 episode recap video, but before I continue with that, it's very important if you're not caught up with where I am recapping Ozark, so make sure you pay attention to that episode title in the description. And if that's the case, it's strongly recommended by me that you don't watch this video to avoid any potential forthcoming spoilers. And for the rest of you, I need you to do a few things for me. Since you have the time right now, go ahead and like this video, share this video, make sure you leave a comment with your thoughts, your overall score, or anything Ozark related, or all three. And definitely make sure you hit that sub button to be a subscriber of this channel. All those things help out the channel. It's greatly appreciated. And I know you have the time. So if you do at least a couple of them, that would be great. So Ozark Season 1, Episode number 10, the season finale called The Toll. And this was a pretty crazy episode. They did a lot in one episode. We start out with the birds trying to be supportive of Wyatt and his brother 3. But Wyatt suspects that Marty killed Russ and Boyd. Mason's conscience renders him unable to preach on the lake. He does leave and arrives home to find the Snells retaliated. Grace is nowhere to be found, but he discovers a newborn out on the patio. Marty decides it's not safe if his family stays. Garcia, the cartel operative, intervenes to keep them from leaving as Marty's not home right now. Jonah sneaks out and returns with his rifle. When he attempts to shoot Garcia, he finds that Buddy apparently unloaded it. Then Buddy shows up and holds a shotgun on Garcia as Wendy and the children depart, and then he shoots Garcia. Now, Rachel's at the Blue Cat. She found part of the $50 million, and Dell shows up and wants to know where Marty Bird is, or Martin Bird. And she plays it off pretty good. And then eventually Marty does show up. Rachel just takes off and leaves. But then Dell tortures Marty to find out where Garcia is. He's like, taking his toenails off. And, Marty's saying he doesn't have any idea. But then he realizes that Marty's lying because he's changing what he does in certain scenarios. So then Marty explains a plan to use the cartel to distribute the Snells' heroin, while the Snells allow a casino on their property to launder cartel money. Now, Dell is intrigued and intends to explain away Garcia's death if there's a deal. Dell and the Snells do come up with a deal, but Darlene gets mad at Dell when he replies to one of their comments, I can't believe I'm doing a deal with a redneck. And then all of a sudden she shoots him right in the face. So she kills Dell when he replies to her put-downs with one of his own. So that was crazy. Who would have thought? Dell was a good character. He had charisma. He was kind of likable at times, too. So now Marty had sent the children away, with fake IDs away to his PI. And Wendy and the children decide to stay and face the risks with Marty rather than flee without him. Also in the episode, we have Wyatt and his brother 3 talk to Ruth, and Ruth agrees to be their guardian. I don't know if they're going to go through with that, but it seems like she really wants that to happen. So, pretty crazy stuff. I didn't expect Dell to get shot. I didn't expect I didn't expect Dell to get killed. I didn't expect Rachel to just take off. I didn't expect, Roy Petty's case to just unravel and all this stuff happened in this episode. Maybe I didn't explain it good enough with the Petty stuff, but something got messed up because Dell wasn't in the vehicle at the end. So I have to give this episode a 10 out of 10 just because it's a crazy episode and stuff I wasn't expecting. Of course, this is the third or fourth time I've seen this episode, but still, it's far and away the best episode of Ozark, in my opinion. So make sure you guys leave your comments with your thoughts, your overall score, your opinions, anything Ozark related. up to this point, let's stay away from Season 2 and Season 3 stuff in this video. And then, of course, J-Dub will be back soon with another. Peace.